Good morning, friends. It's been a long time. I haven't made a video in quite a while, mainly because my voice has been so bad. It still isn't back to normal completely, but it's better than it has been. I still can't sing, which is a bummer, because I love to sing in my car and at home, but it's been a struggle. I am almost done with the school year, and I'm looking forward to some rest from having to get up every morning so early. And I do have one trip planned to go back and see my friend, but other than that, my summer's pretty open. And I have some ideas. I think I want to take piano lessons. I want to go back to school, and I still haven't completely pursued, or I have pursued it, but I haven't solidified anything. I want to write a book. I've been working on, well, I have one chapter, but it's all right. So I'm here, I'm moving. One thing I have read in a lot of the grief books and the podcasts that I listen to about widows that couldn't get out of bed in the beginning. And I'm grateful that that wasn't my struggle. I never struggled getting up, getting the day going. My struggle was usually landmarks and places around town that triggered memories, and it still does, but it's not as often, I guess I would say. And it's trying to turn those into memories, happy memories. And so I do that most of the time. I'm a little tired this morning, so forgive my sluggishness maybe, but I'm on my way to take care of my kids, my babies. So the kids are doing well, my grandbabies are doing well. They're just excelling and living their best life, so very happy for them. Shane's doing well, got a new job, a different job at a different dealership, and he's doing very well there. Very proud of him. And so I just, again, I another reason I hesitate jumping on is I want to have this exciting, uplifting message, and I'm still in the middle somewhere, and I don't know that I'll ever get to the other side. I'm sure I will, but it's hard to imagine what that's going to look like. I keep hearing from people that it will always be with me, but the pain eases up a little bit, and the sadness doesn't come as often. And so, and I do notice that. I am 13 months out, and sometimes it just still seems like yesterday. I talk to Rodney all the time. I talk to his pictures. Don't worry, I'm not loopy or anything, but I talk to him. But the main thing that I would say out of all this is just my relationship with the Lord has grown deeper. and more depth than I don't even know how to explain it. And it doesn't make me anything special. It just, I have to rely on him for everything. I don't have to, but I want to, and that's my choice. And I've chosen to let him lead and guide and trust him even when I don't understand. Still, I have questions that come up. That's probably just normal. And I don't know. It's just, I know I've said this many times. It's just a life I never dreamed I would have, ever. And it's funny, we never really think about the end because we're living life. We're too busy living life, which is good. We're supposed to do that. But we don't really ever, and you can't. There's no way you can know. And I was sharing with my girlfriends a week or so ago that when people make comments about enjoy every moment, hug your loved ones a little tighter, and all that is good, but you just don't know what it's going to feel like when you lose somebody, and especially a child or a spouse. It's beyond anything you can explain to somebody. And so even though Rodney was sick, that was the one thing in the beginning I did not want people to say to me is, well, you've been grieving a long time, which I had been. I was grieving him losing his memory and losing his abilities to do things. Yes, I was grieving that. But nothing prepares you for dead. Nothing. And that's the only way I know how to say it. I'm not going to color code it. It's just nothing. They're gone. They're not coming back. And so God gives us the strength. We just keep moving on. And when I go into group settings and events, I'm a very different person than I was before. I don't know if it's just that little voice in your brain that says you're not ready to be happy and loud, and not that I was obnoxious before, but I did like to have fun and play games and be obnoxious at times, I guess. But anyway, so, and I feel like many times I don't have anything to say. The first thing people ask me is, how are you doing? What are you gonna say? I'm doing. Or how are you doing, I should say. Is that what I just said? I can't remember. How are you doing? Yeah. I'm good. I'm good. That's usually my answer. But I don't really have anything to say after that. And I don't know if that's good or bad. As Rodney would say, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a real thing. It's just a real thing. And I want to be exuberant and jubilant, but it's not in me right now. So do I fake it? Maybe. I don't know. Am I supposed to fake it? I don't know. So you're learning how to live a life you've never been here before. So you're going by most of the time by how you feel, which I know you shouldn't be led by your emotions, but you are. And so that's that. But But anyway, this is probably kind of a, I don't know if I'll post this or not. I did have the honor of speaking at my church on Mother's Day. I enjoyed it. I realized that when my creative thing comes out, whatever you want to call it, I enjoy that. I am able to be a different person, and I'm not trying to say pretend to be somebody else, but that part of me that creates, I love that, and it changes me. So I'm getting prepared and writing up a message, and that happens when I write plays, and this stuff just comes out, and it just puts a new light on things. Things are brighter. Doesn't always stay, but in that moment, it's nice. So anyway, but again, I wish I had more to say. I'm kind of boring, to be honest with you. I'm really boring. There's some work around the house I need to do. I gotta call somebody and have him come out and look at some stuff. And why do I hate doing that? I hate asking for help. Hate is a strong word. I shouldn't use hate. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable to ask for help. But I'll probably just have a handyman come out and look at some of the things that need to be looked at. And Leighton is still having my lawns mowed every month, which is a huge blessing, or every week actually. But he's taking care of that. And I'm so grateful for it. I can't even tell you. Because it looks like Rodney when the guy's done. Rodney would do his lawn like that, and it makes me feel good. And so I love that. But I've never been a spring cleaner, unfortunately. So the blinds and the window seals and all that, oh my gosh, I don't even want to tackle them. They're so bad. But those are minimal, right? In the big scheme of life. So I'm gonna enjoy my friends this summer. Gonna meet up for coffee and lunch and try to kick my tail and get in there and get some chapters written. And I also have a book that I actually wrote. It needs to be extended, I think. It's for like preteens. It started out years ago when I took a creative writing class at Yuba. We had to write a short story, and I've always held on to it. And so I want to make it into a book series. Life lessons from middle school. And so this is the first one in the series, and I just don't know how to do all that stuff. So yeah, I know people that have done it, so I know, again, it's reaching out, it's asking for help. But anyway, other than that, we're good. We're plugging away, and I'm enjoying the house, and I made myself French toast yesterday. I haven't done that in months. Just me, but it was nice. And so anyway, all right, friends, thanks for listening to me. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to post it. It seemed kind of down. Seemed kind of like a downer. I don't want to be a downer, but I'm good. God is good. He's holding me up with his righteous right hand, and I appreciate all that the Lord has done for me, all that the provision that he brings through people, and just unexpectedly, and so grateful, very grateful. I know I can say that. So all right, have a great day, friends.